Hi, all you learners in Learning Land. Tyler from 10thumbspro.com coming at you with another ukulele tutorial like we do every single Wednesday and Saturday. Today, I'm going to be using the Dorian mode to show you several speed and accuracy building techniques you can use to improve your soloing. Printable tabs for this tutorial up here in the notes by becoming a Patreon. Links to the specific tab pinned in the first comment of the comment section. You'll also see some timestamps there to jump to the part of the lesson that you're learning. Additional links in the description, including my email if you want some one-on-one lessons via Zoom or Skype. Let's do it. Grab the ukulele, brain and attention span. Once you have those three things, follow me on in and let's break this lesson down together. Come on in, let's do it. So today's lesson is targeted at building accuracy and speeds with your soloing. We're only going to use one chord, and that is the A minor 9. It looks like this. Make your standard A minor and get your ring finger on the second fret of the A string as well. 2 0 0 2. A minor 9. So the first bit is going to sound like this. Okay, 7, 5, 3, 7 on the E, back to 3 on the A, 5, 7, 3, 5, 6 on the C, 3 on the E, 4 on the C, 6, 2, 4, 0, A minor 9. And then the idea is that you learn that just 4 notes at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And practice that over and over again. Until it's committed to memory. Really, when learning any solo, any jam, you should be figuring things out one beat at a time. That's the best way to do it. Sorry, the next measure would be. And you do the same thing. 3, 5, 7, 3, 3, 5, 7, 3, 3, 5, 7, 3. The next one. Five, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. And the last one. 6, 2, 4, 0, 6, 2, 4, 0, 6, 2, 4, 0, 6, 2, 4, 0. Practice each of those individually, and then the goal would be to set a metronome and play through this. So what we're going to do is set a metronome at 50 beats per minute and play through this with quarter tones. So here we go. All right, so we've done that at 50 beats per minute. You would practice that at 50 beats per minute until you could play it super duper duper smooth, and then you turn it up in increments of 10, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and see how high you can go. The next thing though is to do this with eighth notes. So we put up these two measures, and so we see it's the same pattern. But instead of being 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have it under your fingers from the quarter. You've increased your speed. So the next thing to do is to put 50 beats per minute up and play through this at 50 beats per minute. Now, again, before we jump into that, you should be doing the same thing a measure at a time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the first measure. The second measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Practice each of those individually just like that. Then when you feel confident with that, we're going to put up the beats per minute and play through this with the metronome on at 50 beats per minute using eighth notes. Again, the same thing. Conquer it at 50. Feel confident. Turn it up to 60. Turn it up to 70. Turn it up to 80. Turn it up to 90. But don't move up until you can play through this thing note for note at eighths. So let's go ahead and jump in at 50. Okay, the daddy of them all, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Here we are, we're about to rip through this with 16th notes. Now, let's go ahead and put it up so we can just look at it. This is what it looks like across one measure at 16th notes, but we're going to break it down into smaller pieces first. So let's go ahead and bring up these two measures, and we see these are 16ths, but this time we're going to practice it like this, 1E and a 2. We're going to land on that second beat and let that ring out. 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4. So it's the same thing, 7th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 7th fret, landing on the 3 and letting it ring so we can catch our footing. 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Just like that, practice them individually. Moving up to the next one. You start here, do, 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 do. At this point in the lesson, if you've done everything sequentially, these should feel a little familiar. Here, we're gonna go 1E and a 2. And we're gonna practice it the same way. 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, right? 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Practice it just like that. Feel confident there. We bring up the next two measures. We're going to repeat this here, 5, 6, 3, 4, 6. Same thing, doing this one measure at a time, or really actually one beat at a time to build confidence. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Then the last one, 1E and a 2E. Well, this one, because with the chord, we're going to have to let it ring. So we go 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So I brought these back up because I think with 16ths, it's good to really go over all these details before you play with the metronome. Meaning I think a great exercise here is actually both of these measures back to back like this. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So we bring up these two. I encourage you to practice it the exact same way. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Once you have done all 4 of those, you're ready to try the 16ths with the metronomes at 50 beats per minute. But make sure you've done all those exercises just like that. You could even do those exercises to a metronome at 50 beats per minute to make sure that you're doing these things in time. So we're going to go ahead and try to play the 16ths now with the metronome at 50 beats per minute. Okay, so there it was at 50 beats per minute. Now you've done the quarter notes, the eighth notes, and the 16th notes. You've done them all at 50 beats per minute. This will build the dexterity, the clarity, your ability to play rhythm, your speed, all of these things. Huge exercises, great warm-ups. Put them in your playing, turn them on, run through them, get your fingers loose, and then you can start to play. It's really nice to have a warm-up that will not only warm your fingers up, but also improve your overall playing ability. And that's what this specific exercise, that's exactly what it does. So there you have it. That is the A Dorian speed and accuracy building exercise. 10thumbspro.com. Catch you next Wednesday and Saturday for our next tutorial. Have a lovely weekend. So there you have it, folks. Those are some speed building exercises to focus on increasing your accuracy and your speed when soloing. Now, the A Dorian mode is an interesting mode. I recommend doing this with other scales and modes that you're more comfortable with, so that way you can improve your accuracy and speed in other keys and other scales, so you can do this with a variety of tunes, genres, etc. All right? And do it with a metronome. That metronome is a big part of all of this. Okay, until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. See you next Wednesday or Saturday for next ukulele tutorial. Monday if you play guitar. Think about becoming a Patreon. It starts at $1 creation, but you can cap that out at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creations a month. You choose how many you want to support. Unlimited downloads, plus some extra goodies if you give a little more. And until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Have a lovely day. Take care. Knock, knock. Who's there? Ooh, ooh, hoo. Ukulele. Hoo, hoo. Take care. That was dumb. Peace.